Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will be building a WebRTC 1-to many broadcast with ion-sfu. Before we start coding, I would like to show you the finished product. Okay, let's go here, we'll refresh that, and we go publish the camera. Okay, and then this is the subscriber. Okay, click that, and we have it here. All right, we can have quite a few. Actually, many as your server can handle. And also, not only that, we also can publish our screen as well. Okay, I will do this one. Okay, and now look, that's all. We're publishing our own screen here. All right, this is what we are going to build. Okay, let's get started. All right, first of all, we'll go to GitHub to grab the ion-sfu file, source files. It's under pion ion-sfu. Okay, there are good instructions on here. How we get started. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to clone the code first. Let's grab the terminal. Okay, I've created a folder already. Okay, you can make any folder you wish. Okay, we're going to clone this project. Okay, next, after we cloned it, the variants we're interested in is the JSON RPC one. Okay, so we're going to build and run the server. Okay, let's go here and we'll close this one off. Okay, so what we do is we'll go into the folder ion-sfu, and then we just paste this command. I'll better copy it again. It looks like I didn't copy before. Paste that in. Okay, server side is done. Okay, now we need to go into our folder to many. Okay, so we make a new one. We'll call this I don't know, client. All right, that's what that is, and we'll just go into client, and we'll just go yarn and edit. The reason why we do this is because I want to use a live server package from npm. That's the reason. Otherwise, we don't really need that. Okay, next we will go and write our package .json. Okay, we will need this starting script so we can host our HTML file once we finish. Scripts. We'll call it as start. Sorry, what I'm doing. A semicolon here. Alright, there we go. It should be all good now. Okay, call it live server so we can serve this thing here. Let's close that. We're just setting up the environment for now so we can do the testing. So go yarn add --dev live server. Okay, that's a package that we can host our static files. Okay, that's what this is. Okay, once we're done, let's make a couple of files here. Index HTML. This will be the subscriber page we will be making. Okay, I'll just copy and paste because I don't want you to see typing in all this, because this is pretty meaningless, a lot of them are. Okay, I'll point out the important points. Let's give a publisher page as a title. Okay, the first thing we import the Tailwind CSS. That's just make look a little bit better than no style, and it's pretty quick. And secondly, we are importing the Ion SDK and the JSON RPC package from the Ion team. Okay, and down the bottom, we're importing the index.js. Let's make it as a main. We're about to make. Okay, let's make that main.js. That's where we're going to work most of the time. Okay, we'll just set up the page for the, sorry, this should be publisher. Okay, not publisher, that should be a subscriber page. Okay, subscriber page. And the important part here is here you put an ID for the sub video, so we can put the stream into this video once we get it from get it back from Ion. Okay, now we make another HTML file for the publisher. HTML. Okay, I'm also going to copy and paste this. Okay, I'll point out the important parts. Publish page. All right, same as before. The imports is exactly the same. Okay, no difference. The difference is we've got a couple of buttons here. Okay, for as you saw the demo earlier, we got a couple of buttons for publishing the camera and publishing the screen, and the click events here. Okay, we're going to create these in a sec. And also here, the ID is a pub underscore video. All right, that we already with our HTML page. Now we get into the JavaScript part. Okay, this is where all the magic happens. Okay, first of all, we will need to grab all the reference for all the buttons and the video element. Okay, we start off cons. We'll call this as the pub video document, the element ID. Okay, remember that publish video element, which is this guy here. All right, we'll be grabbing this ID, so we reference that to this constants or var, you know. All right, we will continue with the sub video. We'll call it document dot get element. Same again. All right, we come back here. That's what we're grabbing. Okay, the next one is the publish buttons. We need to grab those as well. We'll call it bnt pub cam. That's the video camera one. Document dot get element id. And the pub cam button, it's called, there you go, pub underscore. We just grab that through here. And now the next one is the pub screen. Okay, pub screen. All right, let's make these capitals, so we can tell it just makes easier to read for later on. Okay, what's our pub screen button? There we go. Okay, almost there, and we'll make a variable for the local stream. Okay, we will grab the local stream here, and next we need to make a variable for our server URL. Okay, the reason I know it is in the documentation. Okay, it's a WebSocket localhost, and the port it uses is 7000. Okay, slash ws. Okay, that's the address. And let's make some config for our WebRTC. servers. Okay, we'll be using Google URLs. I'll just copy that. Alright, these are just really standard stuff, okay? And the next thing, we initialize this signal local, okay? We call this variable to make a new connection, okay, to the signal server. New signal dot, I'll copy that, because we're not getting any auto completion because we're not using TypeScript or, you know, no way of writing this, because we're writing it as vanilla, so we don't get any of the what do you call it, auto completion. Okay, so I'll copy it just in case we get it wrong. Okay, now the client. Okay, this is a signal, this is the client. Okay, the client basically in charge of the stream of this user or this peer. Okay, and the next thing, we will put a signal local dot on open. Okay, this event gets triggered when the signal gets connected to our ion-sfu. Okay, this will get triggered the moment we have connected this. And then we call a join function with a room name. Okay, this is the room name. You can rename this to whatever you like, or you can get this from your URL. Okay, that's how you get separate different rooms. But in this tutorial, we're just gonna start, you know, really simple and get you up and running. Okay, this is pretty much all the connection part. Okay, all the WebSocket and also all the, you know, all the client sort of bootstrap, if you like, call it, the pre-work. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to write this publish function. Okay, this on click start. Okay, let's go and do that. Okay, const start, and we need a variable because we want to know what type of publish the client wants, either screen or the camera. Okay, so we need to write an if statement. Okay, if type, because we be passing true or false. If we pass true, it means it's a camera. Okay, so if it's true, we will publish the stream as from our camera. Okay, and right now we use the SDK to do that. Ion SDK dot local stream. Okay, and we get user media. Okay, that's how we get access to the camera. Okay, and then in here we have to specify the resolution. Okay, we'll use VGA. Okay, we can use HD and QHD, so on. Okay, depends what quality you want. Okay, and now we'll go audio. We'll say it's true. Okay, and the codec we're going to use, we'll use VP8. Okay, this is more common. I believe it's on every browser, so this is the most compatible one. And then we go then. We will have a media. Okay, after recording what's above. Excuse me. Then we will put this media from the camera into our video element here. Okay, that's what we're going to do now. So we call pub video. Remember this, we verified we declared it up here. Okay, video dot source object. Okay, that's how we inject videos in. That equals media. Okay, and that's what we got back from this get user media. Okay, next thing is we want it to be autoplay. Okay, pub video dot autoplay true, so it plays automatically. Okay, the moment we get it. And let's show the control so we can, we can full screen it, so on. Controls equals true, and we need to mute our local sound, otherwise we'll get echo. Okay, that's how you get echoes if you don't mute this. Okay, that's what that is. Sorry, excuse me. Next, we will disable the publish camera and the publish the buttons, both the buttons, so we control it so the user can't push it twice, and we get some strange errors. Okay, so we disable this. Dot disabled equals true. Okay, that's the camera button, and let's disable the screen button as well. Pub screen dot disabled equals true. Okay, and now we will publish it with the client local dot publish, and we push the media. Alright, and that's it. Let's catch if there's any errors. Okay, catch. We'll just console log this error. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, else if we get a camera stream, we actually everything is the same. Okay, we can actually copy this. If we get a camera stream, a screen stream, instead of get user media, it is get display media. Okay, that's the only difference. Okay, everything else stays the same. Okay, I think we missed a bracket here, and let's catch this again if there's any errors. So log, what's that? Error, I should say that. Alright, that's it, I think. Let's check the brackets, because that's a common issue. I got a feeling we're missing a bracket somewhere. Okay, yeah, I think we missed one. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, this is finished. Okay, what's next? We need to deal with on track. Okay, when in WebRTC, once we seen an offer, get an answer. Okay, we get a trigger on track. That means we get the remote video or remote stream, and then we need to put the remote stream into our remote video components. Okay, that's what we're going to do now, which is this component here. We need to put the stream into that and play it. Okay, that's what we're going to do now. And it's called client local. Okay, we're using the API. That's why it's so easy. Okay, if we write this from scratch, it's going to take a long time. If you see my other tutorial, okay, I'm writing this like manually, and it takes a lot longer code. And believe it or not, this is the last part, and we get the result of what I just showed you earlier on the demo. Okay, let's do a console log and showing so we can see, you know, we got the track and the track ID we want. Okay, the track is this one here. Okay, so we can access that. And for stream, let's print out the stream ID as well. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, track on unmute, mute. Okay, that's basically saying, you know, this track is not muted. That means, you know, there is a track. That's the easy explanation. Okay, now let's put this into our sub video component or element. Okay, source, same as above. Okay, source object equals stream. Okay, where do we get the stream? The stream is this stream here. Don't you hate that auto completion sometimes there? Alright, and we need sub video dot autoplay. It won't autoplay because nowadays, all the modern browser, okay, without interaction of a user, it will not autoplay. Okay, but we put it in anyway because in a real scenario, you would ask the user to join. Okay, then they will have some sort of button click, and then this will play automatically. Okay, I'll just explain why does this, and we don't want this to be mute. Okay, we're almost there. One more function to go. Okay, this function is for when the user goes, and we will remove the stream from the video element. Okay, remove track. Okay, we get this function. I mean, yeah, this function from the SDK. Okay, it gives us a callback when a track gets removed. That means when someone is gone. Okay, or left. All we need to do is sub video dot source object, and we'll put that as a null. Okay, and that will black out. All right. Okay, looks like we don't need this. Sorry, we only need that if we want to make like a room. So let's remove that, and let's test it. Make sure we're working. Remember this yarn start, which is this guy here. Enter. Okay, browser, and let's go grab a publish guy first. Okay, that's a subscriber. Was publish.html. Okay, let's publish him. Okay, now looks like it works. Okay, and let's test it. Get out of there. Okay, see that it's blacked out now. Let's try the screen. Okay, I'll show you the other one so that it doesn't flick around. Here you go. That's the screen, and you can have it full screen as well, as if you're on that computer. Okay, that's it. Pretty simple, isn't it? Should we do a little review of the code? Okay, we'll do that. So basically, this HTML doesn't have much. It just has that's the sub. Okay, that only has one video components, and we ID'd it as sub. Okay, and which is this guy here. All right, and same as publish. Sorry, publish got a little bit more stuff in it. Okay, it's got a video component, pub video. And then up here, 2 buttons, so we disable them. So once they push it, that's what we're doing. And then, okay, basically the flow is here. Okay, server URL we get, and the configuration for it's basically we're putting in a ICE server. Okay, if you're going to put this on a cloud, okay, you will need a turn as well, a turn server to ensure you can connect. Okay, and this is the client. Okay, the client basically in charge of the signal, and also the media of the person. Okay, and then this is the initial open socket. Once we connect, okay, this event will fire. Okay, then you call client, join, and then the room name. Okay, whatever room you deserve. And here is the start. Okay, the start is in the publisher. Remember? Okay, we either start true that means it's a video camera. False is a published camera. Okay, so if it's a camera, we do all this. And the difference is this get user media, and if you're on the screen, it's get display media. Okay, that's basically what this publish or start function does. And then on track, you get that as soon as someone's someone published something. Okay, this will get trigger. Okay, the track, and then what you're doing is you're putting the stream into the remote video. Okay, and this event gets fired when the publisher leaves. Okay, and then what we're doing is we put the video source object to nil. That will black out the screen. All right, that was simple, wasn't it? Okay, that's the beauty of the pion SFU. I will be doing some media sweep stuff as well. Okay, and you will see the difference. There's a lot more you have to do with media sweep than ion. We never actually have to touch the back end in this, did we? All we do is compile. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your time. Okay, I will put the source code on GitHub. It will be down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I will be doing a lot more this type of video, so you can learn WebRTC a lot easier. All right, thanks very much, and see you next time.